Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite Vita Brand Airhead, back with yet more Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. So, if you don't remember from last time, everyone died. We went down the Luna, I guess we're gonna try to identify this a little more cleanly. The left side, I went down the whole left side of the route with Luna. Everyone except Phi and Sigma died, and I unlocked some weird thing where I have to enter in a code to progress. I do not know the answer to that code. Either way, that's kind of where we are right now. So now, I'm starting the last of the 3 chromatic doors from the first part where I have to ally with go with Temyoji. Then from there, we apparently have several other branches. Will one of them lead to me figuring out one of the other routes? Who knows? Hey, Zenith Quasar, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Anyway, on to Temyoji. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Temyoji. That sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door.
And she'll probably betray them.
All right then.
And then Dio will blame it on
that
Quark or
I
something.
guess.
So,
Man, Dio has a problem with everybody.
I will be going through the cyan door.
Okay, sound works.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way.
I'll try to be Alice for
I don't
you.
really mind you, but the K guy seems really suspicious.
We're all meeting one another.
Oh yeah,
for
we did get
first
the
time.
key to K's armor, but he was also dead and we couldn't use it, so... Interesting way to play through the game. I did everything in single branch first to avoid getting confused. I don't know, I tend to just kind of go around, because when I do like scatter shot stuff like this, I feel like I'm more likely to find something that leads to... I don't know, some random thing. I probably should just do one whole branch at a time, but I don't know, I kind of like doing it like this, where it's just kind of... I might find clues to other stuff I didn't know I have yet, or something. Either way, I'm sure, obviously I'm going to play through the whole game. I'll figure it all out eventually.
Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
We're all a little suspicious.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9,
Yep.
8, 7.
We need to go. The doors are closing.
Come on, guys, move!
3, 2,
That's your choice.
1.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm just gonna... We'll just see how it goes, yeah.
Chromatic doors closing.
I do think after this route, though, whichever ending I end up on this route, or basically wherever I stop, I am probably just gonna go back to, let's say, the Alice thing and try to betray her there, so that way I can get on the right side of the screen, and then just kind of go from there. We'll see. I'll just kind of go how it feels. Go by feeling, go with my gut. Alright, I believe this will take us to the infirmary. That is the one room I actually haven't done yet. Yep, infirmary. Infirmary? I barely know her. Alright, let's see.
So this is the infirmary?
So it would seem.
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a
Oh, it's
warehouse?
probably here if
In
any
case
of the
someone gets
workers
hurt?
get sick or hurt.
Yeah. What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Oh, yeah. Then, you're saying people work here?
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until
Oh, that's a good point. I never thought about the lack of dust. Huh. This game does have a lot of non-endings, though, so sometimes it feels like you're not making any progress, but every route is something of interesting, even if it doesn't progress the overall story. That is kind of what I thought. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, like, for example, the last route with Luna where everyone died, I do think there's something to be said about the fact that we did learn plenty of things just by everyone being dead. At the very least, we know that probably none of them are the killer, so to speak, so... Alright, well, I'll figure it out. So yeah, judging by lack of dust... There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be so sure?
Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
It's funny, it's spelled just like the word lock? Gah. No dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, maybe I could force it open?
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Man, I'm with two people that think I'm stupid right now. They always give you new information about the characters. That's what I thought. They did raise a lot of questions about Luna last time, and then there was that whole thing where they were trying to figure out who killed who. I think it could be that there are multiple killers, and that it just happened that, like, they all happened to die, but we'll see.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
And let's get started. Okay. How is he trying to open the door? Then they slide up. How does he... Honestly, good question. I feel like this is one of those things where if this was like an anime or something, they'd have to like really work on that to make him look like he's actually doing something. Because yeah, unless he's just like reaching from the bottom to try and pick it up, I don't know what he could possibly be doing. And this looks like some kind of handheld scanner. It doesn't appear to be on. It might be part of this thing it's sitting on. You think if we turn this on, yeah, might be able to use it then. Like a power button. Try pushing it. Why do I have to push it? Well, it might be a trap or something. That makes me want to push it even less. Fine. I'll push it then. No, I'll do it. Gah! Fine! I just need to push it, right? Please do. Please do. There we go. Screen is white. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, there. We got a worn out key. That might go with this. And then we got the injection gun. Oh my god! This is a laser gun, isn't it? No, it's an injection gun. Pretty much what it says on the tin. A gun-shaped thing that gives injections. Should we take it with us? Nah. Just ignite the fires of war. Besides, all it's gotten into some saline solution. You can inject someone with it if you want, but it won't do anything. What if I want salt water? Then it would work. Oh, wait, here's something. Got a scalpel, and we got a bowl. A wash basin. It's empty. What's this? It says Tubocurin on the label. Tubocurin? Isn't that... Yeah. The muscle relaxant in our bracelets. Yep, that came up here. Okay. I was trying to... Oh yeah, I already read that. Let's see, what about this? We got a jar with white powder. Okay. This thing is full of medicine. None of them have labels, though. I don't have any idea what's in them. Maybe we should just pick some and take them? No, it's dangerous to mess with medicine you don't understand. Which is kind of like a poison in a way, but like, so we'd be committing a medicine? Sadly, Sigma's joke was critically trepanned. Not very generous with other people. Not very generous with other people's, are you? There are a bunch of bottles of medicine here. I've never heard of any of these names. What about this? There were 3 buttons on this drawer. Well, there's no handle, so I'm guessing those buttons are how we get it open. The thing over each one of them looks like some kind of counter. So that means... Use the buttons on our opinion and press the check button. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Huh. Tell you what, I'll come back to that in a sec once I actually have something to put into it. Huh. Well, damn. I don't get it. There are little icons that look like the type of medicine in the buttons, right? A blue capsule, a yellow powder, and a red liquid. Have you seen those anywhere before? Like right next to this? Look at all those blocks. The cover is going to keep us from grabbing them, though. There are 3 empty spots. 5 times 5 minus 3 is 22 blocks. I can see 4 different icons. There's the blue capsule, the yellow powder, the red liquid, and the green tablet. Hey, check this out. There's a couple of keyholes in the bottom corners. I'm not sure what this thing is, but I guess we'll need to unlock those keyholes before we can get much out of it. Okay, so we have 1 key and one thing that's kind of like a key. I'll just keep looking around till I find something. Yeah, let's do drugs, exactly. Oh, here we go. Alright, combine that with the clover thingy. Got a pretty key. Alright, now we have both keys, I think. Well, that one isn't easy enough. Alright, now other key. Awesome, I unlocked it. Whoa, what the hell just happened? The whole thing just moved out of the wall a couple of inches. Can you pull it out? What do you mean, pull it out? Huh, yeah, it looks like I can pull the case out. Well, let's have a look at it then. Sure. Move the red, green, and blue blocks to squares that correspond with their colors. You can move the 3 blocks up and down as well as using sideways by clicking and dragging the mouse using the arrow keys. Okay. Corners that... Oh, okay. Okay, so that takes care of blue. Huh. Nah, I fucked up. I need to get the red there. Well, shit. Hold on. There we go, okay. I'm a genius! Huh, that was a piece of cake. I guess that was a passable performance. Good work. How do I get the feeling your heart wasn't in that? Hey, did you guys see this? Moving those blocks seems to have filled the empty spaces on the front. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's 2 red, 6 yellow, and then 5 blue. 2 red, 6 yellow, 5 blue. There we go. What's inside? Oh yeah! Open sesame! Well done, Sigma. There's something in here. You found a note with colored numbers on it. You can view it in the archive. Okay. Note with colored numbers. There. 3 yellow, blue 1, red 2. Huh. What the fuck does that mean? The sink looks pretty old. Never mind, there was nothing of note in the sink, apparently. Let's see, can I get what's behind the curtain? Move, move. Okay, so I can't go any more further this way. Can I, It's a notebook. Maybe there's something important in there. Nah, I flipped through it earlier. All the pages are blank. Huh. The desk. This is perfectly normal. Very desky. Okay. Thought there might have been something in there. Guess not. Screen is white. A handheld scanner. Okay, now that we got the power on, what are we supposed to scan? How about that square hole in the sheet? The part that's been cut out? Sure, why not? Connecting the bed sheet with the activated scanner so that you can read the hidden letters. Oh, okay. Use that information, enter the 5-digit password, then press check the button. No. Wait, I could have told you that. Straight up jorking it. OSHA violation. Huh. So, wait, hold on. That colorful note said... 312 was yellow 3, red 1, or blue 1, red 2. So, what would that even mean? Quick cab. No. Huh. What would that mean? I don't think it has anything to do with this. I'm not entirely sure I can get this. I just need to find out what the password is supposed to be. APT. The Apthum. Yeah, I've got no idea what the password is supposed to be. This seems weird. See, when I scan part of the bed, a letter shows up here. There's probably a bunch of metal plates or something in the mattress. You think the scanner's just reading the letters carved into them? Maybe. My point is, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You need clues. True. What about this screen? Do I have something that goes in there? Hold on. Can I combine this with that? No. I need something that goes in the TV. Question becomes what? Oh yeah, I didn't check this drawer. What's in this? A drawer. I can't get it open, so I'm probably locked. Doesn't have a handle either. What about my scalpel? No. Oh, wait, here we go. Here's something. Alright. Oh, what's this? Some sort of clipboard? There's a memory card on here. Okay, that's for the TV. Got it. A scrap of paper. What's this drawing supposed to be? Okay. B and A into the washing thing. Then I can wash some clothes. Got it. Clipboard with nothing to clip. It must be bored. Ah! Oh, and there's the safe. Okay. So I need to find whatever the A thing is. Oh, wait, here's something. I'll use the scalpel on whatever this is. A piece of fabric has been sewn into this sheet. I think the scalpel might do the trick here. Okay, there we go. We got the dirty fabric. Now we can wash it with the A and then B solution. And then that'll probably tell us what code to enter into the thing. And also the memory card for the TV, which I could probably just go use now. This looks like a slot for a memory card. I really thought Oshek's and Jordan were a solution. Just trying to combine the scalpel with the powder. Are you trying to cut drugs? I mean, you know, yeah. I think we're supposed to put a memory card in here, but yeah, I mean, hey, you know, you'll never know if you don't try. Hell, most of my mistakes come from me not trying things, like that one, like the password from the security room. How was I supposed to know that wouldn't work? Come on, you don't have to tell me what to do. I know what's up. Okay, here we go. What's this? A is the white powder medicine bottle and B is water. Got it. Okay, so I need to put in probably the water or the powder first. That way I can get an empty bottle. I've got a jar. And into the basin you go. There we go. We got the powder. Empty jar. I know what we're going to do with that. We're going to put water in it. That's what the sink is for. Okay. Gotta get some water in the empty jar, huh? Yeah, pretty clever, right? I don't know if I'd call that clever. I think a 3-year-old could come up with that plan. Yeah, when I was a 3-year-old, I was totally putting waters in jars. Yeah. Just do it. Fine. Alright. Look, he's very responsible. He turned off the water when he was done. Look at that. He's not one of the sticky bandits. He didn't just leave it there. Alright, now I just need to pour the water in. Hey, I've got bubbles! So basically, it was a bubble bath. That's what the thing was. I just soaked the stained fabric in this. Okay, so in other words, it's yellow 3, blue 1, red 2. So in other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Alright, just to make sure I know. I think this is a 5x5 grid. So, bottom... how do I say this? 21... No, 22... Then, I'm just gonna click on the things. Just remember. Bip, bap, 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 oh. Wait, no. It's... No, this is 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. One, 2, 3. Forgot where 4 was. Actually, wait. Hold on. Well, I can't look at the thing, so 4, 5. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Looks like that did it. Good work. The screen changed. Okay, that's the normal code. Huh? Wait a minute. You've seen it too? Yeah. There was something like this in the AB room. The symbols are all different, though. I take it you two saw one? Yeah. We used a password like this to open the safe in our AB room. I want to write that down. No, it's cool. I can remember it. You're gonna memorize it? Yeah, sun, star, star. Sure, that's what. I got a pretty good memory. Got a safe password. Alright, now let me think of like what the other one would be. Maybe it's like backwards? Durek? No. Maybe I have to do it upside down for the other one. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, sure, let's try that. Why not? Two, 3, 4, 5. No, of course not. That'd be stupid. What are you doing? You aren't gonna get anything unless you put something there. I'm just checking, alright? Alright, wait, so just to make sure, or maybe it's backwards, because I can flip this around? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. So what would be the opposite of cured then? They were the wet bandits in the first one, that's sticky bandit. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah. They were the wet bandits, then there was sticky. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you got me there. I should know, I've seen that movie. So, the reason you're playing the AB game is to cut cocaine for 0. Oh, of course. That's the true goal of all of it. On these cheats, aren't you? Fuck. What would it be if not cured? I still think the upside down idea is not necessarily terrible. Wait, no, hold on. Suitor! No. This is one of the harder blue passwords. Yeah, I can guess that just by virtue of the fact that there are so many options and I can't tell what it would be. I mean, there were plenty of like 5-letter words you can just spell with that. So, it's not backwards and it's not upside down. It wouldn't, well, at the very least we know it's not those words specifically. So, let me think. I don't know if you need a hint. I'll take a hint. Sure, I've got no other clues to go off of here. Let's see. Maybe it has something to do with the corners where the other letters were, like the blue, red, and green ones in that one puzzle. That would be like right here, and right here. D, K, V. So no, probably not that. The Kavat. Maybe it's just the letters in reverse, so it's like... Nope. And sick is a 4-letter word, and then... Maybe virus? Hold on, where's the V? That's the I. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. There's the U, so it's I and U right there. Where's the V? There's the R. There's the S, so I have all the other letters except V. There's the V, okay. V, I, R, U, S. Fuck. You need to look at the panel with the symbols and compare it to the sheet. Okay. Panel with the symbols and compare it to the sheet. Okay. This is a 5x5 grid. Oh, okay, it's probably the blue ones because those are all... There are only 5 of them. Okay, that's good. Okay. And it's also that they're blue, so it's like the blue safe pass. Okay, that's actually a really good little hint there. Okay. So it's 2 in the left, 2 there, and then the one at the bottom. Got it. Okay, thanks. That's actually a really good little... That's a nice little puzzle. Okay, that makes sense. I see it now. Assuming that is what that is. Let's see. So we got 1... And then that. Huh. Okay, maybe not that. Or I've... I wish it was that. Oh. Yeah, okay, so in other words, I... Well, that was almost a decent idea. Okay, in that case, comparing this to that... There is a blue one there. There is a yellow one there, and there is not a red one here. That's interesting. There is a red one there. Compare it to the sheet. What if I turn it around? The answer is still no. Huh. Upside down, then? Also no. Also something with you interacted with, but can interact with again. Okay, interesting. Maybe the medicine? Oh, it says tubicurin on it. It's dangerous stuff. I should probably leave it alone. Bunch of bottles of medicine here. Never heard of any of these names. Okay, so probably not that. The gun! An injection gun. And Miyoji's probably right. I don't think we need it. But not that. There's something on the screen. Yeah, it looks like some words. Is this a hint? I know about that already. I did that. Not on the side of the screen. There's a card in it. Can I take it out? I think I've interacted with already. Oh, hey. I didn't even look at this. What the heck is this? It says AED. It's an AED, just like it says. Okay, what's an AED? It stands for Adult Erotic Doctor. Oh, yeah, baby! I'm kidding. Huh. It stands for Automated External Defibrillator. Use it to try and restart somebody's heart if they go into cardiac arrest. It uses the electricity. Yeah, I'm aware. That's the thing where they go like, clear! And they're like, stop trying to do drugs. It could have been the medicine. It could have been the drugs. It wasn't, but it might have been. Look, at the bottom of this bottle of cocaine is the secret to immortality. Someone's got to sniff it out. Do you think we could take it out? Probably, but what good is it gonna do you? If your heart stopped, sure, it might be useful, but right now, don't think so. In that case... There's a drawer here. I can't get it open, so it's probably locked. Yeah, probably. Maybe... Blue 1, yellow 3, red 2. Okay, so no. What are you doing? We solved that one already. Yeah, I know. The fact that I can still interact with it probably means that I can do something else, but I don't know what. I might just want to move on. I have spent, like... It was so pervy. Oh, really? That was it? This was the thing? Okay, Something to do with this. In that case, what would it be? Another hint. Neither the first hint I gave you. Okay. Hey, Lobos, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Handle with the symbols and compare it to the sheet. Okay, so there's the blue one there. That red one there and the yellow one there. Compare it to the sheet and do that. Maybe it's about what letter in the alphabet it was, and then I can just... That might be a little too complicated for this. Actually, wait. I feel like I'm close, I'm just not getting it. I feel like my third crash out after a week of all-nighters. I'm doing amazing. I would recommend sleeping more, but I guess you probably can't. Let's see, what the fuck am I looking for here? So I've got this. And that relates to the puzzle somehow. Maybe 4 red and 5 for yellow. Because that's in a spot where there's a red one and then a yellow one. But... Which squares are filled in on the sheet? Compare those to the symbols on the panel. Okay. We got right here. Alright, so which squares are filled in? Let's see, we got 2 yellows, 1 red, and 2 blues. 2 yellows, 2 blues, 1 red. Let's try that. Oh shit, seriously? Awesome, unlocked! Huh? Why'd the left drawer open? There's something in there. Okay, so this is a different one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it. Alright, yeah, I never would have gotten it if not for the tip. Thank you for that. Okay, alright, top right. Okay. Got it. I got that wrong. I should not have said got it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2. Got it. Now I have it. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, it's found. Okay. Alright. Yep. There, now I get the blue code. Could not have done it without your help. Alright. I'm Googling the solution when I played the game. Yeah, it does seem a bit esoteric for the rest of it. Or at least a little hard to figure out. Yeah, you figured out the screen's showing something again. Alright. It's the blue code. Yep. That's the moon, then sun, sun. Got it. That's probably related to the safe somehow. Can you remember this, Sigma? Leave it to me. I'm a champion at remembering certain symbols in a certain order. Alright. There. Saw a safe like this one in the AB room. Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like this. You think it opens the same way? Try it and find out. There we go. That's the blue one. Awesome, it opened! Ah! Well done. Good work. Alright. There's nothing left inside. Okay, now we do the other one. That was sun, star, star? There we go. Yeah. Let me recap as to what we're doing. So basically, brief recap. Last time, as you may remember, everyone died. So now we're doing a different route to find out what the solution are, or basically we're just kind of like still figuring out everything in the game. So now we're going on to the third chromatic door from the first set, where we're with Tenmyoji in the infirmary, and then we're just done. Or not done, but like we're continuing on from that point until we hit another stopping point. Then we're just gonna shotgun everything and just see what works. Oh, looks like it'll open up with that other password too. Seems like it. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. First we've got a map. It says Floor A. Yeah. We can take a closer look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest of it first? Right. Next we've got a card. Well, 2 cards, actually. And these must open the AB rooms. See? I've got Ambidex's room right there. Yeah, you're probably right. And we can use these to open the AB rooms. Yeah. But how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but that door's locked. I think the answer to that is in the safe. See? Read this note. Yep, here are the rules. Doors open. Blah, 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 blah. Interesting. So it's that. What? Then once we get out of here, we'll be able to head back to the warehouse. Yeah. There's another piece of paper in here. It looks like part of a newspaper. Why would someone put a newspaper in here? Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The World Health Organization has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. What the hell? What's Radical 6? Wait, quarantine? No way. Look, we can talk about this later. Oh yeah, something that was revealed last time that I forgot about. Tenmyoji made a deal with Zero related to Quark, but I don't think he ever told us exactly what that meant. Although we do know that he and Quark are probably related. Or, I think fairly obviously at this point, or at the very least they know each other. Right now we need to get out of here as fast as we can. But, forget it! Just do what I tell you to do! The last thing in the safe is probably the key. So we can finally get out of here? She's nodding. Okay. You plan on playing Zero Time Dilemma after this? Oh, I will play a lot of them. I will play Zero Time Dilemma. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of flack because of the art style, but I like it. I do plan on playing the whole Zero Escape series. I'm just gonna probably, before that, I think, my current plan is I finish this, Then I do Master Detective Archives, Raincoat, or whatever it's called. I kind of forget the sequence of words in the title. Danganronpa V2 will, or Danganronpa 2x2 will probably be out at that point in 2027, I think, because that got delayed to early 2027. We'll see when that happens, and we'll just kind of go from there. But yeah, I will definitely do Zero Time Dilemma. It'll probably just be a little bit though. Let's go. Okay. Wait, is this way or other way? Other way it is. I cannot get to the exit this way. Slowly scoot back to the other side. God damn it, Sigma. Faster. Okay, there we go. The thing that keeps the door locked. It says lock. All right, here we go. Okay. Yep. 3, 2, 1. I forget this game just predicted all of 2020 in terms of the pandemic. Yeah, except we're not on the moon, though. Which is probably where the game is. That's my current theory, at least, that we're on the moon. I think. Another elevator, huh?
You think
Think
this
this
actually
act-
works?
Oh, oh yeah, I thought he's talking now. Don't know. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
Ah! That was a very quick turn. Luna, Clover, and Kay. Donald, Sora, and Goofy.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
Or is it Sora, Donald, and Goofy? I keep forgetting the order from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, so we need you to record panting dialogue. Don't worry about it. It's not going to be used for anything weird. What's going on
We
here?
bumped into them a little while ago.
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you, too?
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Think people tried to use horse medicine to cure Rad-6? You know what? I fully believe that people tried to use horse medicine to cure Rad-6. Absolutely. Horse dewormer. Sora, Donald, and Goofy, that was it. Okay, yeah. I remember because the Let's Player kept an SDG counter while playing through the games. I just remember seeing a clip of the compilations where everyone was saying that, where they were like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. We need to leave it to Sora, Donald, and Goofy. I've never actually played the Kingdom Hearts games. I probably should at some point. But, yeah, I just remember hearing that a lot and, like, various people making jokes about it. Oh, I get it. All three routes end up here.
Map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Yeah, I do like that in this game there's a lot of stuff to figure out. Like, I can tell that it's all connected, I just need to figure out what links all of it. Now, the big question will be, is anyone else other than Quark and Alice going to get infected with Radical 6? Or are they already infected in this route? Because already, that's happened in the other two that Quark has been infected. I think Alice might have been infected in the other one with Luna, but I don't know. There's also the thing about the old woman. We'll see if we can find her this route. Think Alice gets cold or anything from her outfit? Yeah, I would have to imagine she does, and maybe just like, at the very least, very breathable, you know? Probably not allowed in public spaces, though.
Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
There's no blackjack and no hookers.
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a...
Lock, huh? I don't mean to skip through the dialogue, but I technically have been through this part twice. Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh. No, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
He said, smiling. The one thing that I will say that kind of gets me about this is that some of the models are just naturally smiling, like Clover's and then Dio's in this. Where even when they're angry, they look like they're like, ah, well, oh, for fuck's sake.
Telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Which is weird, because they do have angry sprites, but like, or angry expressions, like
Well, looks
Tenmyoshi
like we
does
don't have a
here.
choice then.
Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite franchises, but the story does get convoluted. And you need every console and every console back in the day to get the story. PS2, GBA, mobile game, PS2, DS, PSP, 3DS, mobile game, PS4. Damn. And what's really funny too is that the first Kingdom Hearts game ever on Xbox was Kingdom Hearts 3, and from what I understand, if you jump into just Kingdom Hearts 3, nothing makes any sense. Considering Alice has a job that's technically under dress code for her place of work, so it has to be under public decency laws by extension, right? She's kind of the same as Lotus from Zero Escape 1, where supposedly her outfit just has absolutely nothing to do with where she works. Like, Lotus dressed up like a dancer, and they were like, oh yeah, you're a dancer, obviously. She's like, no, I work in software, and it's like, or like coding or something. And it was just like, what, is it, seriously? I mean, you can dress however you want, but like, huh? Laura's bugged, she smiles even when she's sad. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right, oh?
Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
Few more rules. There. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the
I don't think
warehouse.
Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to.
My headcanon says that Lotus got kidnapped after a belly dance lesson when she was getting in her car. That would make a lot more sense, honestly.
Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
Maybe she just dresses like that. You know, who are we to say that her fashion is
You
wrong?
mean this? The Ambidex?
Maybe she just lives at a very casual workplace. Like, it was Casual Friday. Very Casual Friday. Her outfit makes sense. Programmers usually dress in the most bizarre ways unless they're one of those boring people. You know what? That's fair. They're either guys in, like, a collared shirt and khakis, or someone wearing, like, a chicken suit. There's a very wide range from what I
We
understand.
found some too.
And hey, if they're good at their job, people just let them. Who's to say that they're wrong? That makes 6 then. 1 for each AV room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So
Now
when
the real
Zero
question
says
is,
jump,
are we gonna
say
find
how
the
high, huh?
dead old lady on this route? And if so, I keep alternating between route and route. I'll pick one eventually. In this, I'm just gonna stick with route. That's how I've always said it. In this route, is the dead old lady gonna be there?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole.
Look, Dio, I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel like you put off people more than,
Better hope
you know.
I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
I'm gonna judge people's outfits except for Alice, because that top defies gravity. Yeah, the top is insane. It's basically, it's a necklace. Let's be real. It's not even a top. It's a necklace. And the jacket. She's got a jacket too, but it's mostly like. I'm surprised Dio's hat doesn't fly off from how angry Dick he is. Yeah. I can imagine talking to an old man calling him a turd. Yeah, it's. I think Dio's just kind of like one of those people who's just generally pretty aggressive. That's just kind of the vibe I get from him.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol.
Yeah, see, Korg is always
We've
calling him
even got
Grandpa.
Some of your favorite.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that last
sounds
time.
great.
The drinks he's
Maybe I'll
got.
go have a drink later.
hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Yeah, you know, you gotta keep your head about stuff. Just, you know, keep it cool. You're not gonna... Freaking out will get us nowhere. Wait. Grandpa? Did Tenmyoji and Quark know each other? Were they actually related? I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. I snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
Can't be sure yet. But there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Well, obviously they know each other from the end of the first one.
Yeah. There's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters, and fast.
Okay, that's new. Headquarters?
Yeah,
What's that about?
I agree. They probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
How are these two connected? Sigma did not play Zero Escape 1. Or should I say 999? Okay, anyway, back to the warehouse. I will once again defy Phi and choose Ally. I didn't expect that to rhyme, but here we are. Ever called an old man a turd? I think it's just shit slapped out of me with lethal efficiency. Or you get like a belt. It's usually like... I feel like the weapon of choice for most old men is a belt. Or like a shoe.
Oh, you're finally done.
It is up looking at Clover's mouth. She looks psychotic with that smile. I know, right? It makes some scenes give off a very different vibe when she's like, "No, Alice!" And then she's just smiling.
You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Ah, for yawning? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to...
I do like Zero Jr.'s whole attitude towards stuff. I think it's pretty... It's fun.
If I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
Like the way she just kind of like calls everyone by the wrong name and then like... Or like a name that's like close enough to their actual name to show that she knows what their name is, but refuses to say it.
Forget it.
That's a good boy.
If this game was made nowadays, Sigma probably would have been called Ligma.
Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Okay, I don't want to skip through much, but functionally I can skip this section because we've already seen this twice now.
But
Who's in the what room? Doesn't really matter. Anyone can go into any room. There's a pair going to stuff.
What do...
Play games. Yeah, the next game. You get points. Someone dies.
The makes sense.
Like
Or what do you... I'll give you a thing.
I think the voice actor for Zero Jr. had a blast. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Most old people, it's a damn paddle. Oh, right. No, there are paddles. I forgot about that. I have seen that once or twice. Not like I've not seen the actual paddle, but I've heard old people referring to the paddle. The electric paddle, if you will. But yeah, I think the voice actor for Zero Jr. had a great time with it. Out of the AV rooms, who's going to which? We just went to, yeah. Now, are we going to find a dead old woman this time? That's the real question. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay. You can freely use the skip button if you can, and let us skip past things you've seen, but will sometimes deny skipping because there's a tiny dialogue change. Oh, okay, I get it.
An ambidex gate
Got it.
has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex
That is very good to
game
know.
polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too? Oh! That old woman, look at that. What? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys! Guys, get over here! We found someone! There's a lady over here! She's unconscious! Now, real question is, why did we not find her in the route, or the route, god damn it, I'll pick one eventually, in the route with Alice? Where we went with Alice, we went with her in the AB games, or we went with her through the Cyan door. Why did we not find her in that route? Is that, she never came up there. I'd have to see who went into this room to probably guess why someone wouldn't want people to know about that. Oh wait, so the skip button. Hold on, what is the skip button? Let's see, it's probably...
Let's get her to the infirmary.
Okay, there we go.
She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Get him, boys. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared. His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us. Not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. They forgot to program her for Alice route, too distracted by Alice's boob physics. Oh, of course, that's... yeah. They forgot to program in Alice's shirt, and they just... from then on, it's history. They took some of the cocaine from the infirmary, cut it up with the scalpel. Had themselves a grand old time, but they forgot that she was dead. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Hold on, can I... okay, yeah, we can skip this part because we already... okay. It'll stop when it wants me to stop. We're really going in there? I kinda don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. It's just... doesn't it bother you?
No. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course, but there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Bye, resurrect the dead. Damn. Pretty cold, you know
I
that?
prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Fine. Autopsies are fun, usually up until the reason you find out why there's a dead person in front of you. Yeah? I mean, I would just say they're kind of not fun at that point. Okay, so I can't skip this, huh? What is it? Find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
Screen? So what's different about this? Well, it stops after the loading screen, so it would help to try restart skipping. Okay, yeah. And there goes the door.
Yep.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
But yeah, I'll keep that in mind in case I run across one of those other scenes, because by this point, I'm going to have to also skip the thing after this where they explain how everyone will die if the BP drops to 0, and then yeah, you get the idea. So have we! We got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old
Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions? The other
all?
people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are.
I know we did this before, but I guess something's new about this scene if we can't skip it. Want to know, autopsies are like playing shitty mystery games, but the sense of accomplishment is still there. Yeah, I just imagine that it's kind of rough to, you know, cut open a person, even if they're, you know, obviously they're dead. They're not gonna, like, suddenly jump up off the table, but, man, I don't know. I guess you get used to it after a while.
Especially loud. For real, B.O. I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started. Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have
An opponent. Yeah.
But It's not like this is each for
Oh, there we go.
example,
Okay.
Siggy and Fido paired up with 10 mules. That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against.
Oh, yeah, because obviously they're explaining that we're going against Tenmyoji as opposed to the other one.
Opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously.
Either way, yeah, I get the idea.
Dalsim and Cooper's enemy will be, and Bio and Perk's enemy will be Alas. Well.
That's the chemical symbol for... Okay, yeah.
What?
That's funny.
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it.
I think you sort of dissociate. I watch a lot of medical and crime stuff, and you sort of consider people different from bodies. And I imagine you probably have to at that point. You know,
First,
with
I want everybody
just
to focus
what
on
happens.
The screen on the device in the back of the room.
It's kind of like how apparently a lot of doctors have like gallows humor where they'll joke about certain things that go on with like patients. Not because they think it's funny, but purely just because if they don't do that, they're just not going to be able to function, you know?
You should see A. Apple.
There we go.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time.
Hey, wait!
No, I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear me? It is time.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
We don't have time to talk about this. Rock, paper, scissors.
What? Rock, paper,
We have
scissors?
to decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to
Just shut
decide?
up and do it. 1, 2, 3. Scissors.
Ha! Huh, looks like I
Damn
won.
it.
I get the feeling that it'll pick just the opposite of what I pick every time, but,
So what are you gonna pick?
I guess, ally?
We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
Lower than, 1 point each. That's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but all we gotta do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. It's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we didn't. Or if we
10
don't.
seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I actually got to see live surgery and it was pretty interesting. Weirdest job field trip ever. Yeah, that's gotta be a weird one, just to, especially because you know the person's alive, too. It's like, oh, did you get to go in one of those rooms where they have like the stands and you can see from like the windows above the surgery room inside of it? I've seen those in like medical dramas.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide, ally or betray.
Huh.
3, 2, 1.
In that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Always ally, baby! It is always the right option, except for when that one time it wasn't.
Round 1 of the Ambidex
And possibly
game
now.
has been completed.
I think Tenmyoshi's gonna pick ally, though. I believe in the old man. Oh, it's just like that. Cool, yeah. Grim question, but how do you think people do autopsies for people who hit themselves or rip themselves apart? Like, are you just inspecting pieces as just a meat puzzle? Good question. I think they have to know that the pieces are part of the same body. Otherwise, it would be a little hard to quantify certain things. That is a good question. I think they have to probably, like, piece things together enough to tell that it's the same person. Though, to be fair, at that point, not really much point in doing an autopsy because it's probably pretty clear how they died. Unless they were cut up and it was clear like a disposal of the body, at which point, then you should probably figure something out, but still.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As finally I stepped foot out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projector. Then Myoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
So
Well,
you
the old
chose
woman
ally,
he
huh?
probably knew. You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Oh, you worry too much. Sure, Tenmyoji chose Ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
It's not necessarily misguided if it's true.
Yo.
Yeah, DNA testing, but the autopsy is still useful to determine the lead up to their death. That's true.
Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Should have a look at those results.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock! Amberdex game! Round 1! The results!
All right, because I gotta see the results
If
for it. Where
everyone would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I do like it when they do these sorts of the faces like that. All right, Kay and Clover. Fucking goddamn it, Clover. Fuck! We all got fucked over. Tenmyoji, what the fuck, man? I believed in
Here are
you.
the results from your game.
If Zhu Junior wasn't an AI on a screen, I'd definitely feel the body language from their voice. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you could tell the actor, like, went all over the place.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
God damn it, Tenmyoji. I believed in you. That didn't even happen.
Fi, I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
See, I told you. A soft heart is the easiest
Man,
to break.
I really hope that Fi would get, like, her just desserts in this one as well, just like with Luna. Apparently, Luna's the only one I can trust. God damn it.
Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
I miss it when Luna was my partner. She was, like, fun. And by fun, I mean she didn't betray me. Which qualifies for fun in my book. Anyway, just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why'd you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you.
That's fair, and you probably knew the woman.
Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice? Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey!
Okay, Alice, you got no fucking right after what happened in your route. At least he's sorry. He is sorry, and I do understand his logic. That's understandable. I get it. You know, especially, obviously, he clearly knows the woman, so it comes down to partially, like, maybe that's, you know, that's part of why he's so angry.
What the hell is this?
Alice, you betrayed the fuck out of me that one time. I think it's okay for you to get betrayed.
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose Ally, I swear to God.
Oh, is this where he blames Quark again?
But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance
This
to
also
do anything
happened
before Mr. Dio pressed the button!
when Quark was accused of pressing the betray against Tenmyoji.
I'm telling the truth! I promise!
Sure.
I still don't know which one of these two to trust, because I feel like it'd be weird for Quark to tell Dio that he was gonna,
Cute and innocent act
like,
isn't gonna work.
tell him that he would blame him.
No!
Fine, you just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
They moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it,
Wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Now shut your ass up, miss. It was only logical. Yeah, exactly. I've seen you in another timeline. I know what you did. This game makes you distrust a little kid. It does, but at the same time, I don't know. Quark was also the only one missing at the end of the murder route. Or route, fuck it, whatever, one of the words. And then, which obviously, I'm not saying you could kill the rest of them because he is a child. But there's something potentially up with that. Granted, he was infected with Radical 6 at the time. There's that. But, you know.
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oh, Luna, you deserve better. You deserve my group. I wouldn't have betrayed you. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. There was a grim moment of darker times to come. Residence kids are the most brutally honest little fucks in the world aside from their parents. Unless potentially it's Quark, who might be lying. In any other game, you'd probably never think Quark might be lying. Exactly, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Mr. and Mrs. could be Japanese translation. Yeah, it probably is. It's like san or, yeah, something like that. There we go.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Ross or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
Yeah, so far we're pretty much poised for death with 3 team, or how many people do we have at like 1 point?
Why?
At least, well, it's me, Luna, Phi, and Alice, I think. So that's 4 of us.
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0,
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What?
Subnautica. Spectrum's has a habit of creating untrustworthy children. Yeah, between this and Danganronpa, definitely. Granted, it's 2 different, like, people who made it, but still. Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Ah, shit.
Me too.
Okay, so I'm with Clover, potentially also with... I guess I wouldn't be with Quark, because we have the other doors next.
Wait, it wasn't just the color that changed.
Oddly enough, I think Quark is one of the only ones I haven't been with as far as any of the doors I've done so far. So we'll see if that's anything worth noting.
Solo now.
Looks like Clover and I are still pairs, though.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I am yellow as well, but it seems I'm still a pair.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still
Dio!
Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair. Aren't you one too?
Yeah. Says pair, and the color's cyan.
Oh, Luna, I hope you get someone who
When
allies
did they
with you
change?
next time. Alright, for a second, yeah.
back when the AB gates closed.
Right, this is where we had the flashback about him getting drugged in his car. Why is this happening? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. Figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. Even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head, stood up straight, and headed off. Right, and then we have this part where we're talking to everyone. Let's go to the lounge, why not? Quark's head still confused me. Does it have 2 bricks stuff in the side? I have thought about that. I thought they were like, maybe flashlights, like really like weird shaped flashlights that you would use to like examine in like a cave or something, because it looks kind of like a helmet you'd use for mining, I think. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know what's in his head.
Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
You don't have to be in this room, dude. What are you telling me for? Oh, yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay, how about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
In normal cases, I would agree. In this case, I would not. Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on! It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
You know, I could give it a shot. When strokes, I guess. Please don't talk about stroking right now.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
Dude, if it's a sausage fest, get the fucking eating. What's the entire point? Yeah, swallow that dick. That's 6 days from December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with that gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful.
Hmm.
At least, nothing that could help us escape.
Is that a thing at Rise of Planets? I'm sure someone is. I don't know how they could possibly be, but hey, you know, that's for them. Go for it. Random planet fucker? People? I guess, I don't know. I think Kay's a metal dick. I'd have to imagine that he does, that's why they put clothes on him. I've seen people get turned on from the weirdest things. Getting off the Saturn's rings isn't as bad as you think it is. It's not that it's bad, it's just one of those things that's just kind of hard to explain. Just imagine, like, you walk in and he's watching Interstellar. He's like, I can explain. And you're like, explain what? And he makes it way weirder than it has to be.
There was a book about a cat, though.
A cat?
Oh yeah, Schrodinger's cat. I forgot there was a book about that.
So now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful. What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
I couldn't, but also that's irrelevant.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right?
The cat that he, perhaps might have killed, but also didn't.
Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end.
Well, Dio, good guess, but possibly.
Who fucking who?
Fine. Never mind.
No, I'm interested. No, go ahead, Kay. Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even if Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Sausage Fest is over. Now it's time for... What would the opposite be? Clam Fest?
Oh, hello,
I don't know.
Sigma. So this is where you were.
What were you saying about clams? Nothing. Nothing at all. I see people get bricked from the ocean, not fish or anything, just ocean water. That's intriguing. At least the rings look like something you wear on that part. I guess, yeah. Reminds me of the episode of Friends where Chandler was watching porn. Monica catches him, but he switches channels before she knows, so she thinks he's aroused by sharks on the Discovery Channel. I haven't seen Friends, but that sounds pretty funny.
Did any of you find anything?
Oh, man. That would be a conversation. Hey, I got Jaws if you want to, you know, do something weird. And he's like, I'm not... Okay. Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Oh, well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. I was just asking them what they'd found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. It takes too long to explain. Just have a look at this. I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
The headline says,
Okay, so I can't skip this, but we all know what this is.
Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
At least she was supportive. That's exactly what happened. I don't think it was Jaws, but she put on a shark documentary on to get him in the mood. Incredible. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, somehow you managed to cause other people to talk about the most down bad shit outside of JoJo's. Yeah?
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Could be.
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
So far, we've only seen 2 people get infected with it, though. Potentially. They might have been acting. We don't know. I don't know. Doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
Well, I do feel a little strange. I've lost my balance a few times.
Radical 6 still feels like it could be a killer band name for some political musicians. Oh, that'd be awesome, yeah. Or like Radical Moderate. I think it would be a pretty cool name for like a political band. With such songs as like, I Was Never O'Ballin'. No, wait, never mind, shit. That's not that good. Damn it. Or like, Suck My Rush Limbals or something. Look, I'm not a political guy. I don't know political things. Or Suck My Dick Cheney, I guess. I don't... Yeah, I'm gonna move off this topic, man. This was not my best.
That's probably
my body feels
just
kind of weird
because
too,
you were
now that you
asleep
mention
for
it.
so long.
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this?
Notice how Luna said we were asleep for so long, when we don't really know how long we were asleep for.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a clue? I have to admire how much personality they gave Kay with his animations. Yeah, they really do make him, like, give off, like, the expressions on his face with just the fact that, you know, he's just moving around. We can't really see what he's like in his suit.
It doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense?
This don't make us picture Dick Cheney in a sexual way.
Besides,
I will refrain from that in the future, of course. Pretty good given those messages. There's such terrible musicians that actually ends up being a hit. Honestly, I almost want to make that a thing. Like make like a fake ad for an album they do where it's just all weird political jokes.
That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility.
I was about to go do something similar to the Bernie Sanders, so thank God I hold back.
So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
Bernie Sanders, I barely know hers.
How do you mean?
This thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
It's possible, yeah, I guess, but you've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in a red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Hello from the other side. Something that I tried. Oh well. Hold on. It's black.
See?
Why'd you say black like that? I don't know.
Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Mention modern rock parody to the opening song of Emperor's New Groove, a highly political song once you look at the lyrics. I need to look back at that then. I haven't seen that movie in like years. I wouldn't mind Bernie Sanders, at least not a slime ball. At least I think he'd be a gentle lover. Yeah, he always tries to get back, you know?
Perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. I'd bet you money it's an article like this was front page news. It's too big of a story. I really don't think they put full-page ads on the back of the front page.
Exactly. Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
How many fingers do you have?
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, I don't remember ever hearing any news about any pandemic. It was really killing hundreds of thousands of people. I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
General Tom Bernie Sanders, how could you say something so controversially correct? This is a lot of potential as a band, you know? I think it's got legs. Alright, let's have a look around. See if we can find anything else. Our #1 album, George Washington Had Slaves.
Good idea.
Get a little history in there. Make it educational. Our #1 special, Gerrymandering Your Heart. I'll be off then. How about you guys? The consensus seemed to be that they intended to remain. Okay, see y'all later. With a wave, I made my way to the exit. What is happening to us? When did we go so off the rails? It's the Radical Six. It's poisoning us. Where to next? I guess infirmary. Why not?
Sigma, huh?
Sigma, huh?
What do you want?
What? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh. I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire are down to 1 BP.
Well, yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. Shut my mouth and looked around the room. Radical Six sounds like one of those school bands that make god-awful rap videos discussing the history or some shit. Oh, a Christian rock band, that would totally be it, yeah. So it's just you here?
This side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean. Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Or what, isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a killing game that's just made clear that has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you?
I don't. You are correct.
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium. The bastard who grabbed us
Neodymium?
is the same bastard who killed her. Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, and you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? After this, do yourself watch Emperor's New Groove, the sequel to that movie, and then watch Princess the Frog and Damn Victory Lap for watching peak animation. I probably should. I have never seen the sequel. I've only seen the movie, I think, once, originally. Anyway, sounds like you have some PTSD. Yeah, there's survival of the smartest. Yeah, exactly. Or all of us, potentially, if we do it right. But yeah, Tenmyoji clearly is something he's involved to some extent with this lady. Current theory is that she's his wife, but that feels a little... If Quark knows him, Quark would probably know her, so she's someone he knows, but the question is why. You saw it too, right? Person in the gas mask?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know?
I
It doesn't
just...
have anything to do with what's going on here.
That's fair. But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why is that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you, then. Yeah, I'm not trying to start a fight.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Because you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right
I don't hate you, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. Alright, fine. That's Quark.
Hey.
Quark!
Stop it! Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by this... Uh-oh. I started toward the partition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but... he was just standing there. A blank, slightly confused look on his face. Yep, he's already showing signs. Okay, so Quark and then probably Alice are infected every route. Which means Alice probably died of her own volition in Luna's route. Maybe. There needs to be some cranking. Yeah. You're the same person from the previous game. I'm not going to risk someone who hasn't seen the other one yet, but, you know, it's possible. But I don't know why they'd be doing this again. Dimension wants to fight him, bro. Yep, Quark found the coke. Oh, man, he's out of it. He's coming down from that high real fast. Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused. Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast.
Okay, he mentioned talking fast because
Really
Sigma had that same symptom where he was like, everything was speeding up. And then he passed out. So maybe Sigma's also infected.
My head
Fast.
felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
Are you sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired. Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting.
Why didn't you hide the drugs? Look, in my defense, who thought the kid was gonna get into the cocaine? And also, where would I put it? The drawers that don't open? Probably those. Actually, that's a good point. I should have put it in the drawers that don't open. But yeah, well, yeah. Worked for some of that old Coca-Cola stuff and definitely drank a little too much. Yeah, the original formula, if you catch my drift.
And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. Yeah. On it lay the body of the old woman. What? Tenmyoji, what the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Oh, yeah, right. Quark, get over here.
Anyway. I'm really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine. Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Yeah, Quark, previous history would show that that is not the case. Well, it looks to me like you're doing fine. So you don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh?
Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check up on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on them, alright?
Oh, you think I need you to tell me that?
Well, no, but you can just say yeah. I grinned and turned toward the exit. Where to go next? There's only one place I hadn't visited. Crew quarters! Alright. If Quark is Tenmyoshi's grandson, it makes sense why he's dressed kind of old for someone his age. Yeah? Never noticed that Quark's dressed like an old man. Shirt, vest, overcoat. That is a good point. Maybe he's like, he just has his grandpa's, like, clothes. From when he was, like, a pilot or something.
Oh, Sigma.
Well, have you found anything?
No, what about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any.
Why are you two posing like you're on the cover of a magazine?
Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So... what exactly is the deal with the two of you?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters.
I don't believe you. At all. Also, that would make them also Santa's... or Alice Santa's half-sister, I think. Wearing an aviator hat, that makes so much sense. Tenmyoshi's dressed like a cool hipster. He is... you know, Tenmyoshi does have, like, the... kind of like old guy drip, in a way.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
Then what
Sorry.
do you think we are?
Married. I didn't feel like playing games. What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
Alice, what should we do?
Kill me? I don't know. Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are... co-workers.
Oh my god, they were co-workers. Okay, where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
Why not? Is it some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Sure, okay. Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
Well, you stuttering doesn't help. Because you seem to know a lot more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure sounds like you've heard of Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
Not only spoiled, but things inside of Quark's hat are storage containers for things like snacks, which makes sense for an aviator job. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Why isn't he sharing these snacks? Yeah, where are these snacks, then? Quark.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago, 9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game. The rules were different, but it was called the Nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped.
Yeah, 2 of them were in charge, then one of them blew up
I mean,
immediately.
2 of them were actually the ones behind it.
Yeah.
No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway,
Oh yeah, the other 2 were
the people
also...
behind that Nonary game
Yeah.
also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover. Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place? She was there.
Because I was part of it.
Yeah.
I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second Nonary game?
No, it's my 3rd.
Oh, right, because the first one when she was a kid, and then the second one when she was 18, and then now there's this one when she's 19, I guess? I don't know.
The same thing
3rd?
happened 10 years ago.
Wait, what are you... That means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean you guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these Nonary games must have decided they wanted you to play the 3rd one.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first Nonary game has already been arrested.
That would be Ace, and he's already behind bars, yeah. What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
They're still on the run, but...
Then it has to be them.
No.
Well, yeah, we know the reasons why that happened, so I don't think they're behind this. I think the co-workers in upskating makes it seem like they're strippers or sex workers. Yeah, it's possible. Whoever generally has the worst luck, how do you end up 3 times in a Nonary game? Her name is very ironic.
I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do. There's no way they'd have another Nonary game.
You can also just say the reasoning behind why they did it. Okay, that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. The Nonary game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
And why is whoever's doing this calling it the Nonary game? Is it just a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero? It'd be a huge coincidence if they were calling themselves Zero, doing a Nonary game, and also kidnapping Clover. Specifically. That's too much to be a coincidence. That's not good enough. You gotta think. Clover, you're the key to figuring all this out, but you've got to think.
But I don't know. Oh.
What?
The gas mask.
Gas mask? Yeah, the guy in the gas mask. Oh, yeah, I saw it too. But what about it? Whoever genuinely has... Oh, I already read that. Kidnapped 3 different times by the same method too. I'm surprised she ain't got a gas mask on 24/7. Yeah, I would just close my mouth after a certain point. Or, like, cover my nose. Keep from breathing in. At some point, it's got to be like a, oh, shit, not again, sort of thing, you know?
Somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa, then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice. None of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it. Are you sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi.
So basically everybody... What about
But
Kay? Oh, we don't know about
Kay-
Kay, because he's in the mask.
Right.
Took me way too long to realize Clover's codename in 999 was just her name. Yeah, I guess that is just her name, but... I don't know, yeah. Huh. How many times you gotta hit with knockout gas before it's bad for your long-term health? Better question, how many times do you get hit with it before you just develop an immunity? At some point, it just has to stop working, right? I mean, I guess that it's more of a, like, a repeated thing, more than 3 times, but still, like...
There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him. I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
And before one of us could break the silence... Tenmyoji, what's wrong?
Luna! Where's Luna?
She's not here.
What's wrong?
It's
Oh,
Quark.
this is where Quark starts being weird. Okay, yeah.
Something bad's happened.
Hey, calm down. What happened to Quark?
He just collapsed.
Now, what would happen if I was in the infirmary when this... as, like, the last one?
I have to find Luna. She said she was some kind of a doctor, right?
Luna's over in the lounge. Where's Quark?
He's in the infirmary.
Got it. I'll go get Luna. You head back to the infirmary. Clover, Alice, you're with me.
Right.
We bolted out of the crew quarters and headed toward the lounge and Luna. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
He's got an adult body based on the scan, apparently.
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark is...
7 times. Got it. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Not possible getting immunity to it. Like, you might be able to get some resistance, but not full nullification. Okay, well, yeah, there's that, but I'm just saying it's like... At some point, you gotta be able to breathe long enough to realize, oh shit, I'm in a place where I should really get out of. It's actually a good question. I don't know how it plays out if you do the infirmary last. Huh.
Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Felt my stomach lurch. Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should...
Considering that Alice isn't infected yet, we might be able to get away with just injecting the thing for Quark.
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
Now, the weird thing here is that he just collapsed as opposed to freaking out first.
We didn't find anything like that
as
in
far
the
as we
crew
know.
quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh god. Then he's going to... Oh god, no.
Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Oh, here we go.
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Kid's got a knife.
Get
or a
away
scalpel.
from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But...
Yeah, you have to zero escape.
Like this.
And he puts it up to his throat. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
As I recall... Okay, I guess I can't skip this, even though we did already see this sort of thing kind of play out in one of the other routes. Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go?
Because you've got a knife.
I have to get
Kinda.
out of this body!
I guess more of a blade.
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here!
Yep.
Let me die! I have to die! Kill me!
Pretty fucked.
Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Yeah, the line was no. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him.
Right. I've got it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really trust you with it, but sure. Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We gotta calm down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean...
We got a muscle
There's
relaxant.
Soparil Beta.
Or
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
You'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on,
Yeah, we don't really
Luna.
have a lot of options here.
Okay, let me just...
And you inject him with that, then he falls asleep for a little bit. I have to protect my snacks! Exactly, yeah. Oh, he lost his hat, yeah. I've never been so put off by someone begging for death. This is what it feels like to be uncomfortable towards that stuff. Yeah, I guess. It's just
Good.
like... I mean, part of it's because he's a kid that
Wait until
really
he's-
makes it rough.
Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Soap roll to the leg. Away we all go out.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well...
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
Well, she was
Not
theoretically a
much.
doctor, so...
I probably know about as much as all I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when
Luna
Quark
is a
tried to kill
little
himself,
suspect.
Are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So, what kind of virus is Radical 6? Well, it's a virus, and it clearly affects the brain somehow. I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
Perhaps.
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper
I thought he was
article
using
was
knowledge of
faked?
COVID. Yeah, that would have happened by this point.
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So, do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it.
He does raise an interesting point.
Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted.
That is possible.
Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
What?
What did you say?
Whoa, 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 Alice, what the hell?
As much
Explain.
as I'd love to. I'm sorry. Time's up. Hit the
Time's
buttons
up.
on your bracelet.
Oh, right. Shit. 5 minutes.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Alice, this is not the time to be cagey.
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
what are we going to do about
Florb,
Quark?
if you will.
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Very
I don't
well.
want to get penalized.
I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
And also, he probably
Make a
can't
good
catch
point.
anything through the armor.
Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
Alright, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
At Phi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we spilled out into the warehouse. You don't want to get penalized? I'd rather not get penalized, no. Nobody truly ever really wants to get penalized. Do you like getting penalized? Da 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 da. Now we're gonna have a whole debate about who goes with who.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open. We need to hurry.
Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Over and I, Magenta, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the green door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the red door. And Kay can carry Quark, so there's that. Option B. Over and I, Magenta, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the red door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the blue door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the green door. Option C. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Quark, Magenta, to go through the green door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Tenmyoji, Cyan, to go through the red door. Kay and Alice, Yellow, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the blue door.
3 minutes.
I say we stick with Tenmyoji just because that's like more of a... We're continuing the route or whatever, you know? So, how do we want to pair
I
up?
think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
People who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio. I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
Ah!
Just anyone but him.
Damn, Alice. Accurate, but damn.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
Well, hey, Dio, you did kind of walk into
What
that.
did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already.
Alice, I went into another room with you right after you betrayed me. This is some weird... You gotta work on that.
That was Quark.
In the other timeline.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me
What
you
if
trust
Dio's
him
actually a
more
really
than me?
nice guy and it actually is Quark?
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, Phi. Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning
yeah.
is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C.
Okay, so it's A or B.
A.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How
I've
about
also
you,
got
Luna?
1 BIP.
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. Since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
Yeah.
All right then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. Clover and I were a pair. That meant I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Let's see. Which door have I not gone through yet? I've gone through green and then blue, so I would be... Can I skip a puzzle if I've already done it? Because I'd essentially just be doing the same puzzle. Fuck it, blue door with Tenmyoji. Why not? I want to go on the Tenmyoji route. I feel like this will lead me to some kind of solution. Or I could save here and we'll come back next. Actually, I'll pick blue door, then we have to stop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. I'll be back sometime this week. Keep an eye for my schedule tomorrow. I will obviously get back to this in another 2 weeks, as generally is the schedule. Either way, I hope you all have a lovely... I hope you all enjoyed the stream. And like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy. If I could talk, I could say that. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening, and goodbye for now.